Today we are going to learn how to use the Pythagorean theorem to solve mathematical problems. So, what is the Pythagorean theorem? Well, in a right triangle, the sum of the squares of the lengths of the legs, or the two shorter sides, is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse, or the longest side. We use the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared to represent this. Let's look at some examples where we are trying to solve a mathematical equation. So we are going to find the length of the missing side and round to the nearest tenth. In the first example, we see that we are given the two shorter sides, or the legs, and we are looking for the longest side, the hypotenuse. So we are going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 25 plus 144, which is equal to 169. Now that 169 is equal to c squared. So to get c by itself, we will need to take the square root of both sides. Now, square root of 169 is 13. So the missing side length is 13 inches. Let's look at the second example. In this case, we once again have the two shorter sides. In this case, each of them is 9 feet. So we are going to replace A and B with 9 feet. That leaves us with a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 9 squared plus 9 squared is c squared, or 81 plus 81, which is 162. Once again, remember, the Pythagorean theorem gives us the hypotenuse squared. In order to find the side length itself, we are going to need to take the square root. And the square root of 162 is 12.7279, and so on, which rounds to 12.7. So the missing side is 12.7 feet. Now let's look at the third example. In this case, we have 10 meters, we have 13 meters, and we have a blank side. Our blank side is our longest side, or hypotenuse. So once again, we will use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or 10 squared plus 13 squared, which is 100 plus 169, which is 269. So 269 is equal to c squared. Once again, we are looking for c, so we need to do the inverse of squaring, which is take the square root. Now, the square root of c squared is just c, and the square root of 269 is 16.401, and so on, which rounds to 16.4. So the length of the missing side is 16.4 meters. Now, let's try some examples where we are given our hypotenuse and we have to find a missing leg. In the first example, our longest side is 25. So when we plug into our equation, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, we will have a squared plus 7 squared equals 25 squared. Or a squared plus 7 squared equals 25 squared, which is a squared plus 49 equals 625. To get a squared by itself, we will need to subtract 49 from both sides, and we are left with a squared is equal to 576. However, we are looking for a, or the side length, not a squared. So, in order to undo the square to get rid of it, we will need to do the inverse, which is take the square root. Now, the square root of a squared is a, and the square root of 576 is 24, so our missing side length is 24 centimeters. In number 5, we see that 16 millimeters is our hypotenuse, and 13 millimeters is going to be one of our legs, and our other leg is missing. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared then becomes a squared plus 13 squared equals 16 squared. Let's get squared by subtracting 13 squared from both sides, so we get a squared equals 16 squared minus 13 squared, or 256 minus 169, which comes out to 87. And then to get the side length, we will need to, once again, take the square root. So square root of 87 is going to be approximately 9.3. Now let's look at example 6. Once again, we are given our hypotenuse. Here it's 22. So, just like in the previous questions, what we're going to do to get our missing leg is to subtract the square of the hypotenuse minus the square of the other leg, and then take the square root. So we have a squared equals c squared minus b squared, or 22 squared minus 18 squared, which is 484 minus 324, and the difference is 160. We can then take the square root using a calculator, and we get about 12.6 feet as our missing leg. Now that we've looked at examples in 2 dimensions, let's look at an example in 3 dimensions. Find the length of the diagonal from the bottom corner to the opposite top corner and round to the nearest tenth. Well, this diagonal right here makes a right triangle when combined with the height and with the diagonal of the base. In order to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the diagonal of the box, we will need to find the diagonal of the base first. Well, the diagonal of the base is the hypotenuse of the right triangle formed by the length and the width, so by the 9-inch and 12-inch sides of the box. This means that a squared plus b squared equals c squared gives us 9 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared, or 81 plus 144 equals c squared. 81 plus 144 is 225, which is not going to be our hypotenuse. In order to find our hypotenuse, we need to find c, or the square root of c squared. So the square root of 225 is 15, and we now have the base of our 3D triangle. Now our legs are going to be 15 and 8, and we need to find the hypotenuse. So 15 squared plus 8 squared is 225 plus 64, which gives us 289, and when we take the square root of that, we get 17. So the diagonal of the box from bottom corner to opposite top corner is 17 inches. Let's try another example the same way. Once again, we are using our height as well as the diagonal of the base of the box to calculate the diagonal of the whole box. So first we need to find our 2D triangle using the base. So 6 and 8 are our legs, and we have 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 36 plus 64, which is 100. The square root of 100 is 10, and so the hypotenuse, or the diagonal of the base, is 10. Now, to find the overall diagonal, or the diagonal of the 3D box, we will need to use that 10 as well as 9, so the height, as our two legs and calculate the hypotenuse. So once again, 10 squared is 100, 9 squared is 81, and when you add those together, you get 181. If you take the square root of this in order to get the hypotenuse, you will need to type it in the calculator and you will get 13.4536 and so on, which rounds to 13.5 centimeters.